Hi everybody, I've just finished filming my weekly update and I thought I will pop on and film another video quickly whilst Finley is contained. Well, I'm not left him on his own, he's with Matt, but whilst I can't hear any screaming or shouting or banging, I thought I would quickly film a video. It's not going to be a long one, I don't think, she says, and it's just going to be my Slimming World favourites for July, and I'll probably try and do these monthly, just of products or anything that takes my fancy. The majority of everything probably will be Slimming World related, but there may be a couple of bits that aren't. It's just whatever I've been liking that month, but all gearing towards Slimming World. I've already apologised in my last video for my nails. I'm sorry about that. It's just, you know what it's like. Time. It's just not having time. I usually do gel nails, but I've not done them for about how many weeks? I probably had them a couple of weeks into Slimming World and I've not redone them because I'm worried that if I do them I'm going to put weight on when I go on the scales. Is anyone else mad like me like that? Oh, I'm worried that if I do gel nails I'm going to put weight on. I think I've got 4 or 5 favourites. I'm just looking down so everything's over there. 4 or 5 favourites for you this week. If there is anything that you're able to purchase, I will link it below just to make it a bit easier. Because I know that it can be quite frustrating if I'm saying, oh, you can buy this, but I've not left you a link anywhere and you're thinking, well, I can't find it anywhere. So I will try and leave a link of where I've bought a few bits from, and then it'll be all down below. So the first thing I will show you is, I know it doesn't probably mean much from the front, I need to do a cover for it really, but it's an A5 book and it's got all of my certificates in. So I've put in everything like that because I'm the type of person that if I put these on my fridge or kitchen wall, they would just get lost. They would just disappear. They would be gone forever. And you all know how much I love my certificates, so I want to keep them safe. My fridge is covered with random bits and pieces here and there, but it's stuff that I'm not really too fussed if it, blows off and falls off and gets a bit scuffed, or Finley grabs it and rips it by accident. They're just like bits of pictures and different bits and bobs, but these I want to try and keep them as safe as I can really, and I would be gutted if one went missing, or I don't know, because they're in the kitchen. I've got scanned pictures of Finley on the fridge and I'm really annoyed with myself that I did that. They're there now and they've already got ruins, so that I might as well just leave them there because I can't save them. They're only copies of ones that I had. I have got others, but they're all curled, around the sides, and the sun's made them fade slightly, so I'm a bit like, oh, I wish I'd not done that and just put them all in the safe. So with these, I don't really want them to get them ruined at all. I want to try and keep them as safe as I can, but I picked this up from eBay. It was just cheap. I think it's about £2.50. It wasn't expensive at all. You can take this cover out here and then put your own in, but it's just an A5 book. I was going to get like a proper clip, lever arch, that's the word, and just buy A5.
What am I talking about? Why am I filming a video? I can't speak, I'm just doing this all the way through. They're in front of me, plastic wallets. Goodness me, Kayleigh, what's wrong with you?
But it would have come to like £10 for the lever arch and however many plastic wallets you need. And I was thinking that's a bit pricey, but I don't know, it's plain, but you can put your own cover in, so that makes it quite fancy, doesn't it? And they're all in already, so you can't take these plastic wallets out. They're already built and glued into the actual binder, but I'm not too fussed about that, and your certificates fit perfectly inside them. So I've got them like back to back. As you scroll up, you can see each one, and just do it that way. I'm just making sure you can check. And then here is the last one, and then they just look like this. They're just all clear plastic wallets glued in. This one has 40 in. So I think you would get, if you did double-sided, you'd get 80 certificates in there in total, and I don't think that I would need that much. I probably don't even need 40 really. They do one of 20, so if you wanted to get that, it's a bit cheaper. I will link where I bought this on eBay, but I thought it's quite handy, so they're not just lying about. I was keeping them in my book, and you get your folder with your big book in and your red book and all of that, but they were just starting to get, every time I was getting my weighing book out, they would like fly out and it was doing my head in. So I thought, why not treat myself and splash out on a plastic folder for them? How good's that? So that's my new book. My next favourite this month I had to feature because I love it so much, or them I should say so much. You'll hear it all clinking now. Clink. You may have seen these on my Instagram. If you have done, then they are amazing. A lady called Phoebe, who is on Instagram too. Her username is @SWPhoebes, and she has just lost an incredible amount of weight. She's actually lost 6.5 stone just last night. She's doing amazing anyway. She's mega inspirational, so if you want to go and follow her and see, she posts all her food, she's dead funny and she looks incredible compared to, like, she's done it before and after as well, so you can go ahead over and have a look at her pictures. But when I first started, oh goodness me, sorry, when I first started my Instagram account, it would have only been a couple of weeks, maybe not even that, and she messaged me and she was like, oh, you seem really lovely, and I just want to, can I send you a present? Not in a weird way. And I was like, of course you can. And I think she thought that might be like, whoa, who is this like person that's trying to send me things through the post? Oh, I've left my card over there. She sent me a card. Oh, I've left it over there, but I have it on my dressing table. And anyway, she sent me these 2 bottles because I commented on her post saying, wow, that's such a great idea, I'd love something like that, where did you get them? And she said, oh, I made them. So she kindly, very, very kindly made me my own. So let's have a look. Can you see them? I hope you can. So in this bowl is all these glass pebbles. So they're all different multicoloured pebbles inside. You can probably see. And it says to lose, like they're both glass. Ding, ding, ding. This says to lose, and this is my lost jar. So far I have got that many pebbles, and that equates to the weight I've lost now, which is 3.5, well, I'm 3.5 pounds off 2 stone, which is what that looks like. So hopefully in this jar altogether equates to 8 stone, because I told her that 8 stone is what I need to lose, which it is, but when I get there I probably might want to lose a little bit more so I can top it up with more pebbles. But yeah, how amazing are they? They're just, I love them, and every week when I get weighed I always think, yes, I can put my pebbles in my jar. So that's every half a pound I put 1 pebble in that jar, and so it empties this one, and I've just broken the barrier of getting that bit free. Can you see what I mean with the writing? But I just think they're so, and they're right up my street anyway. I love stuff like that, all a bit shabby chicy and a bit cool, a bit different. So if you head over to Phoebe's page, I don't know if she's selling them yet. I have asked her because people at my group are going mad for them. They want them basically. So I don't know if she's selling them as a proper thing yet because she's mega busy. But I will leave a link to her Instagram. You can always go and ask to see if she will make you a pair. I'm not too sure how much she's charging for them, but I wouldn't have thought that it would be extortionate amounts. But for me, I love it. It's really worth it, and I love seeing the difference, you know, gauging every week. Oh, how much have I done? I've actually did a little video of me inserting like the pebbles into the jar. But I love them. They're one of my massive favourites, and she's the nicest person on earth to send. At the time she didn't know who I was really. I mean, we've spoken loads since, but I was just some new young slimming wilder that's come on the scene, and she was like, you seem really nice. And it's just lovely that there are people out there that just still think to do lovely things, kind, generous things without wanting something in return for it. And I was like, I'll pay you, I'll give you some money for postage. And she sent them in this lovely box, and they were all packaged, so I was like, I can't believe it, because I'm not that type of person that gets things like that ever. Nothing nice ever happens to me, and that makes me sound really like, oh, but I'm not I don't get presents really. I'm not the type of person that gets presents or has things like that given to me ever. So to have that happen was just one of the nicest things. So I'm always going to be very grateful, and I love them. They're just, they sit on my dressing table over there, and I just see them and I know, and I think, yep, come on, get on with it, you need to sort it out. So they are definitely one of my July favourites. My next favourite for this month, I haven't got it with me now because that would be very odd, is salmon. I don't want to imagine it as a giant salmon. Is salmon. I've never been a massive fish lover ever at all really, unless it's chippy. But for some reason, since starting Slimming World, and I've got Phoebe to thank for this as well, she always has the most delicious salmon things, and it always looks so nice, and I've always been a bit like, oh god, I don't know if I'm going to like salmon, it looks a bit gross. But I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And I had it the first time and I was thinking, oh, it was quite nice, but I don't know, I'm not too sure, I'm not 100%. And then ever since then I was like, oh, I really fancy that salmon again. It was so nice. I was just thinking, I really fancy it again, I've got to have it again. So ever since that day, I've had it every week this month anyway. And it's just delicious. I really, really like it. And it's a nice change because I eat a lot of chicken. And I don't love chicken. It's nice, but I'm not like, oh yeah, chicken. Unless it's fried in batter and on a chicken burger and stuff. But just roast chicken breast isn't that exciting, is it? So I've been having salmon loads this month. And I'm really, really loving it. So if you've never had it, then I'd recommend it. I know that sounds really weird. How weird is it that I'm saying, oh, salmon's a July favourite? It sounds really odd, doesn't it? But I think it's delicious. I really, really like it. It's and I'm not a fishy lover, so if you're not mega into fish, then just give it a go and try it. And then even if you think, well, I'm not too sure, in the back of your mind you'll be thinking, oh, I fancy that salmon again. My next favourite, I also don't have this up here either. What a boring favourites, I've not even got everything here, is my halo. So it's the Breville halo. I've mentioned it in quite a few videos back that we'd bought a air fryer, and it's the Halo Plus, which is the one that tilts on its side and spins. It's a favourite. It wouldn't have been a favourite a few weeks ago because I was a bit miffed because it broke and I was getting annoyed and I was thinking, oh my god, I spent all this money, this stupid thing doesn't work, it kept jamming and it was just a nightmare. But the company was really nice and they replaced it, and it looks as though it was just a fault with that one machine rather than it being a general fault with all the new Halos that they brought out. So I am loving it. It makes the best chips. The amount of comments I get on Instagram saying, oh my god, how do you do chips, is I get loads. And I'm like, oh, well, I've got an air fryer, that's the reason why. But having an air fryer, it doesn't even have to be the one that I've got. I think air fryers in general are one of my favourites this month, just because it makes everything that you're eating so much better, and I can use it, I don't just make chips, I make like little baby new potatoes all roasted in it, and I just throw everything in from like, just cut it all up or anything that's raw, whack it in and off you go. You don't have to worry about it. They're really, really easy to use. They crisp everything up delicious. Finley just has like fries, and I just use them for him too. What else? You can do curries in them and stews. I haven't done that myself because I use my slow cooker, but for what you can use with them, I mean, they are pricey. I'm not gonna lie, they are a bit pricey, but for me this month it's been worth it to have the chips. Matt loves the chips. Everything that you can do out of it, I'm really enjoying it. If you do fancy getting one, I would recommend it. However, they are a little bit pricey, so it's whether you're alright with. If you're not really a chip lover, I would say if you're not really into your potatoes that much, then maybe it's not, you don't need to get it, because there's other things that can do other things, isn't there, like slow cookers, and then you've got your big pots that you can do stews on. But for chips you kind of need something like that to do chips, so I would definitely recommend an air fryer if you're a chip lover like me. I probably have more favourites than I'm actually saying, but these are just what I can think of from the top of my head. So am I on my last favourite? Yes, last favourite for this month, because I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, is this. So this came, or did I buy this? I bought this on a whim actually. I'm not a green tea lover. I drink it, but I don't love it. And I drink it because I think it really helps with my weight loss, but I think that's purely down to the water intake rather than the tea itself. But I had the salted caramel ones and I've said that I'm not impressed with them. They smell alright, they taste alright, they're not too bad. Gingerbread ones aren't for me, not my cup of tea, they're a bit too spicy. And I got these because they were only £1 from Sainsbury's. They were on offer and I thought, oh, I might try them ones just to see. For £1, you can't go wrong, can you? So, and they're the orange and lotus flower flavour, and I'm not really a florally type person of, you can't smell anything. I'm not a florals, but they're very, very orangey, so if you like orange flavoured things or something that's a bit citrusy, then if you're not a green tea person, you might find that you're able to drink these and not keep them down. That sounds really bad, but actually be able to drink it all as a hot drink if you wanted to drink green tea, that is. I don't think I would drink them if I wasn't on Slimming World. I wouldn't think, oh yeah, I really fancy an orange and lotus flower green tea from Twinings. But as a rule, I've only got 7 left, so they can't be that... What's going on? I'll start again. I've only got 7 left, so they can't be that bad. Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't realise that they had the royal thing on the box. I never even knew that. I actually prefer these to the salted caramel ones, so if you can't get your hands on them, try and get these, because I think these are in Asda and Tesco and Sainsbury's, whereas the salted caramel ones, all them fancy ones, you can't hardly get anywhere, can you? So try and give these a go, and they're a lot cheaper than the other ones, so give these a go, see what you think. I did order these, but the PG Tips version, did I? To see what the difference was, or to see how I like them better. But they sent me some fruit herbally tea that it's alright again, but I don't really like this bit. I thought I'd put that in my favourites just because I've been drinking it near enough every day. Twice a day I've had a cup. I think twice a day I've been drinking it. So I wouldn't say that I love it as in, oh my god, it's my favourite tea. But in a favourites video, it's what I've been having a lot during the month, and I think I have been enjoying it. I must have been enjoying it. I do have half a teaspoon of sweetener in just to sweeten it up a bit, because it can be a bit on their own, can't they? Sometimes green tea is a bit. So I have a bit of sweetener in. You can put some of their natural, we have got that as well, but I don't really use that often. Sweet Freedom, is it? Natural Freedom sweetener, the stuff that looks like golden syrup, but you have to sin that, so I'd rather just have sweetener for free. My last favourite, I think I said that was my last favourite, but it wasn't. My last favourite for this month is of course Instagram. Now I have a personal account on Instagram and a Slimming World account, and I never log into my personal account anymore. I think I must have logged in once just to see what was going on, and I was like, oh, there's not enough pictures of food here. I need to see what people's talking about sins. I want to go back. So I logged out again, and I'm straight back into my Slimming World one. I've not been back since. It's my favourite because I'm on it every single day without fail. I love it. I love searching the hashtags. I love the people. I love the friends that I'm making. I love inspiration for meal ideas, inspiration for motivation to get you to where you want to be, transformation, everything that you could need from Slimming World is on Instagram, I believe anyway. I think anything you could ever want and more is on there. I love Instagram. It's amazing. Even if I didn't have an account myself, because I mean, if you're not aware, I have my own account on Instagram. I will put an annotation. I say this every time I talk about it. I'll put an annotation to my handle on there. But even if I didn't have my own account, I would follow other people, because it's, I mean, I love going to group and I love the social element of going to the group, going to the Slimming World group, but I think that most of my true inspiration has actually come from Instagram. All my motivation has come from there, so I have to thank every single person on there for giving me that. They give me advice, stuff that I never even knew. It just has to be in my favourites. It should have been my top favourite really, because it is all you could ask for and more. If you're thinking of joining Slimming World, you will need an Instagram account. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Everybody is doing their own thing. Ideas, motivation, exercise tips. I just find it incredible that there's people from all over the country, all over the world. I've got people from different countries that have spoke to me saying, oh, I'm in this country, how, you know, and chatting to me. And I just find it incredible that we're all on the same plan and we're all doing so well. And I love it. I could get lost in it, you know, searching through people's pictures and they're tagged with someone else. I'm thinking, oh, I didn't know they knew each other, and finding new people and seeing transformation pictures. And I could spend my day on Instagram searching for Slimming World things easily. I could get lost in it. I love it that much. YouTube's the same, exactly the same. I'm a huge YouTube fan anyway, I love it. And then I stumbled into Slimming World YouTube and I was thinking, perfect, what more could I want? My two favourite things. I hope that's given you a little bit of inspiration, guys. If I haven't, then I have. But you may have seen a couple of things in there that you think, oh, that's a good idea. I thought that the folder idea was quite a good one because I've not seen anyone post anything like that before. So I might post a picture on Instagram and say, oh, you know, because some people don't watch YouTube videos, well, especially mine, because they're about bloody half an hour long, aren't they? So you've probably not even got to the end of this video, it's probably just me talking to myself. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit different. I haven't done anything other than weight loss updates before, and I think people want me to do a Q&A type video, but I'm not too... I've had a few people ask for like a question and answers. I'll probably do a tag video just in case I only get like 3 questions, so... But I could probably talk for about half an hour on 3 questions, couldn't I? I really hope you enjoyed that favourites video, guys. If you've got any Slimming World favourites, let me know yours below. I would love to... I love seeing new things and new products and what people are loving and what's getting them through their journey as well. So if you've got anything that you're loving, then let me know and put it in the comments so I can have a look and possibly buy it. Sorry, Matt. And have a look. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I've been chatting for ages as usual. And I think I need to go downstairs. I'm desperate for the toilet, but I can't usually move because I'm sandwiched between my camera tripod and my light and I'm a bit like stuck, so I just have to film and just get on with it. But I will dismantle all of this, try and edit all of this tonight for you all, and then get it up and running for you in the next couple of days. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. If you'd like to see one of these every month, then I'm more than happy to do that. I will just pull a few things that I've been loving to one side and make a note so I don't forget. And I will do this video for you again if you really enjoyed it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. See you later, bye!